The Galactic Council chamber was silent as Admiral Marcus Reeve stood before the assembled representatives of the most powerful civilizations in the known universe. The High Arbiter, a crystalline entity known as Vorthul, gazed down at him with something resembling pity. Humanity is hereby forbidden from participating in any armed conflict, directly or indirectly, Vorthul declared, his voice echoing through the vast chamber. A murmur spread among the delegates. The decision was unprecedented. No species had ever been outright banned from warfare. Marcus clenched his fists. You can't do this. You call yourselves a just council, yet you deny us the right to self-defense? A reptilian diplomat from the ZYX Dominion leaned forward. Your people do not understand. This is not a punishment, it is protection. Not for you, but for the galaxy. The High Arbiter activated a holographic display. Let us show you why. A century ago, the Federation had discovered Earth and observed its conflicts from the shadows. What they saw terrified them. Wars were common in the galaxy, but humanity's warfare was something else entirely. Other species fought for territory, resources, or ideology, but humans fought for survival, for vengeance, for sheer determination. The Federation's first attempt to intervene in a human war failed catastrophically. A neutral peacekeeping force landed in a war zone, expecting to mediate. Instead, both human factions turned against them, seeing them as an enemy. The peacekeepers barely escaped. Reports from hidden observers painted a grim picture. Humanity does not fight wars. It becomes them. Their ability to adapt and their relentless pursuit of victory defy all logic. If they are not stopped, they will one day wage a war that no one can contain. The experiment, human strategy unleashed. Despite their fears, the Council needed proof. They selected a minor conflict between two civilizations on the edge of the galaxy. A single human, Captain Elias Carter, was placed as an advisor to one side. Within weeks, the war escalated to unimaginable levels. Carter revolutionized their battle tactics, teaching them ambush strategies, misinformation campaigns, and psychological warfare. What should have been a small conflict turned into an all-consuming bloodbath. When the Council intervened, the war had already spilled beyond its original battlegrounds. Planets burned. Economies collapsed. It was then that the Council realized, a single human had done this. What if an entire army of them was unleashed? Part 4, The Weapon That Is Humanity. The Federation analyzed thousands of years of human warfare. The patterns were undeniable. Where other species fought with discipline, humans fought with desperation. Where others accepted defeat, humans refused. Their resilience, creativity, and sheer brutality in war made them not just dangerous, but uncontrollable. A report from the Athenian archives concluded. A war involving humanity will never be limited. It will escalate. If humans are placed in a fight they cannot win conventionally, they will invent ways to win. If stripped of weapons, they will use the environment. If left with nothing, they will use themselves. Against them, there is no victory, only survival. Part 5, The Final Judgment. Back in the Council chamber, Admiral Marcus Reeve was seething. You fear us because we're effective. That's not justice, that's suppression. The insectoid delegate from the Krillnock Confederacy hissed. You do not understand, Admiral. We do not fear your weapons. We fear the way your minds work. Even without tools, humans make war. Your greatest minds are not just soldiers but tacticians, manipulators, and strategists. You turn weakness into strength. That is why we cannot allow you to fight. The High Arbiter raised his crystalline hand. The decision is final. The Galactic Federation stands united, humanity is forbidden from war. Part 6, Earth's Reaction. News of the decree spread across Earth and its colonies. The reactions were divided. Some welcomed the decision, seeing it as a chance for peace. Others were enraged, believing the Federation had effectively neutered humanity, turning them into second-class citizens. In the halls of military command, debates raged. Could humanity afford to be defenseless? If war was forbidden, what stopped others from attacking them? One general's words echoed through classified meetings. If they fear us, we can use that. Let them believe we are monsters, and they will hesitate before ever making us their enemy. Part 7, The Rise of the Shadows. Not everyone accepted the ruling. In the depths of space, rogue human factions formed. Mercenaries, warlords, and ex-soldiers vanished from the Federation's watchful eyes, building hidden fleets and secret armies. The Council had banned humanity from war. But they had not banned war itself. A shadowy figure known only as the Strategist began gathering those who refused to be shackled. His message was simple. If we cannot fight openly, we will fight in the shadows. If war is forbidden, then let us make the galaxy fear what happens when humanity is denied its nature. Part 8, The Unseen War. Across the galaxy, conflicts began shifting. Armies that had been on the verge of victory suddenly suffered catastrophic failures. Supply lines were sabotaged. Leaders vanished without a trace. Enemies turned against each other without ever realizing why. Rumors spread, the humans were still fighting. They just weren't doing it openly. A secret council investigation uncovered disturbing evidence. Human intelligence operatives had infiltrated every major faction. They were not using brute force. They were manipulating wars from the shadows, turning civilizations against each other, ensuring that no one ever became powerful enough to threaten Earth. The Council had forbidden human warfare, yet somehow,